Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy K Breezy here. I hope that all of you watching this having an awesome day, and also Happy New Year since it is the start of the new decade. But to start the year off right, I'm going to be going over what I feel like is the best class for the Bizon submachine gun in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That's just going to liquidate the competition, and you're just going to slide into a nuke before you know it. So just sit back, relax, and let bygones be bygones with this best class for the Bizon. And if you're excited for this best class setup and you're just an all-around amazing person, be sure to let me know down below by clicking that like button. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon, because then you don't have to worry about missing out on some of the latest Call of Duty news or a post from this channel. Real quick though, I'm going to run through all the perks and other goodies that I use with the Bizon to just make it the best that it can be. So for the first perk on the list, I use UAV so that I can just go ghost like Danny Phantom, and I don't have to worry about somebody hunting me down whenever an enemy gets a UAV score streak. I use Battle Hardened because I don't like getting flashed and my life gets kidnapped by somebody that probably wasn't even better than me, but I was flashed and I couldn't do nothing about it. And I also use EOD because claymores give me literal aneurysms. My specialists are Dead Silence and Munitions Expert, because I hate getting turned on, right before I kill somebody because they hurt my footsteps, because footsteps are just horrible in this game and they need to patch them and they need to fix them. But anyway, I also use Munitions Expert because I run through ammo pretty quickly, once I get on those higher kill streaks. And as far as sidearms, I did have to cop the Deagle, partially for nostalgia and partially because they're trying to nerf the 357 into oblivion. Well, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the first attachment that you're going to want to put on the Bizon. It's actually going to be the 8.7-inch steel barrel. The reason that you're going to want to use this barrel is because it provides a pretty good boost in overall damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control at the slight cost of some aim down sight speed and overall movement speed with this weapon. Having this barrel equipped solved, some of the initial problems that I had with this gun, like not being able to hit shots at long range, because not only does it reduce the recoil and you're going to be doing more damage at those longer ranges, you'll also be able to hit more long range shots, and you're just going to run through long shot kills before you know it with this gun, I can promise you. Also, I think the aluminum version, while it does do this gun justice, just isn't as good as the steel version, because you don't get that added recoil control, but you also don't get the debuff and overall movement speed. But the added recoil control really does make a difference, so I really suggest sticking with the steel version, which I think you get right out of the gates. Next up is the laser attachment, and of course I had to go with the overall old reliable TAC laser. And the reason for this is the TAC laser not only gives you the buffs like aim down sight speed, aim stability, and strafing steadiness, with the only drawback being that enemies can see your green beam when you aim down sights. Now, this really isn't anything to worry about because it's usually going to be too late. And, since if you're watching this video, you're obviously like John Wick with a stick when you're on the sticks. So that's not going to be anything to worry about. And the reason I chose this TAC laser over the regular 5MW laser is I feel like not only does it do all of the mentioned things better, but the actual green beam that it emits is harder to see from the enemy's perspective, and it's not active at all times like the regular 5MW laser is. For the next attachment on the Bizon, I had to go with a muzzle attachment, and to be more specific, I had to use the monolithic suppressor because I noticed the most positive impact on my accuracy when I was using this attachment. Having that extra stealth of sound, suppression, no muzzle flash, and you also get some added damage range, just really puts this over the top. It really makes it worthy of that muzzle attachment in my own opinion. The only drawbacks are some aim down sight speed and aim strafing steadiness, but with this next, couple of attachments that I'm about to go over, this really isn't anything to worry about. But what I'm actually referring to is the Corvus skeleton stock, because not only does it provide an amazing, really much needed boost in strafing speed, it also boosts the aim down sight speed with this weapon. While you may be losing some aim stability in the process, this gun already has amazing recoil, especially to be an SMG. So I definitely recommend using the Corvus stock if you want to avoid those unnecessary shots and go on those longer kill streaks. And with that brings us to the fifth and final attachment for the Bizon, which technically isn't an attachment or used to not be an attachment, because what I'm referring to is sleight of hand. The reason I went with sleight of hand is, at a default, the Bizon already has 64 bullets in a magazine, which, you know, that's LMG level, and to put it in an SMG is just unprecedented. Meaning that going with the 84 round mags, you know, you can go with the 84 round mags, but why do that when you already have enough bullets? You just want to, you know, reload faster. So what I'm saying is, you can go with the 84 round mags if you want to, but I just feel like they're unnecessary. And since you'll be getting a debuff in aim down sight speed and overall movement speed with the weapon versus just reloading faster to be reloading faster, you know, I think sleight of hand is really just the better overall choice. But with that, guys, covers and goes over what I feel like is the best overall class setup for the Bizon submachine gun in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. With this class setup, I can guarantee that, you know, you're just going to hop into your next match and turn the competition into grits. I honestly don't know why, but the Bizon is one of the, you know, most underrated and slept on weapons in the game. And it's kind of just been like that since launch. I guess it just kind of got overshadowed by like the MP7 and the MP5, since those are basically god tier. So I mean, I can understand that, but it's still a really good gun. And if you haven't tried this weapon out already, please give it a chance, because, you know, it's really nice. I almost dropped a nuke with this gun. I can vouch for it. It's a pretty good SMG overall. Recently though, I have been seeing more people use it. Maybe because with the start of the new season, they've added a lot more smaller maps like Shipment and Crash, making using just, you know, SMGs in general much more valid of a weapon choice. And the Bizon, due to this amazing accuracy and recoil control and also strafing speed, makes it, you know, just pretty good gun overall. You know, one of the things I really wish I did was drop a nuke with this gun. And speaking on the subject of things you want to do, what are your New Year's resolutions? Be sure to drop them down below in the comment section. I guess for me, a New Year's resolution would be to, you know, just grow on the channel and, you know, make an even better, bigger, amazing community that I already have with you guys because of you guys. And, you know, maybe drop a nuke and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon, because then you don't have to worry about missing out some of the latest Call of Duty news or a post from this channel. And if you enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, because that really helps me out and lets me know what kind of videos that you guys like to watch. Also, feel free to comment down below with what weapon you want to see next, or just any, you know, video ideas that you have in general. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and as always, it's your boy KB, signing off. Peace.